What is poppin', guys? You got your coach of the Chim Chargers here for our GBA Season 7 Week 1 team analysis. Gonna be going over the squad that I whipped up here for this week. And we are up against the Florida Gators, coached by none other than it's Gator himself, not because of Pharrell Gator, member of the Hita Fajita tribe. That's my boy right there. Good friend of mine for sure. Arguably, this is going to be our toughest match before playoffs. I mean, in terms of the matchup as well as the person we're facing. Gator's a very solid player, and I mean, I have no doubt that he's going to do really well in the format. So, especially since, like last season, I was a danger. Like, nobody knew who I was in the draft format or anything. I made a name for myself. This is going to be Gator's time to shine. We'll see though. Like, I got a pretty cool team here that hopefully can put in some work, but Gator's team is just so nice. Let's go over it right now. Actually, he's got Latios, Heatran, Mamoswine, Galvantula, Pukamuku, Whimsicott, Heracross, Diggersby, Komala, Doublade, and Hawlucha. List should appear to your right momentarily. Very threatening team. Definitely going to be one of the toughest matchups we have right now. And his Z Crystal user is Latios, so that's definitely a threat right there. Z Crystal Latios, it can do a lot of things. It can hit really hard with some nice coverage moves. So I figured that, I mean, looking at his team, he's got a lot of threats on his team. I know Mamoswine being one of them. I know a lot of people are pointing out that they expect me to get destroyed by Mamoswine. Let me show you the tech that I got here in order for that not to be physically possible. So let's just go ahead and hop into the squad here. So I mean, I guess before I go over the Pokemon, I'll kind of sort of feel around his team, maybe think about what Pokemon he might bring. Definitely I think he's gonna bring Latios for sure. I mean, that's a Z Crystal user. It can do a lot versus my team. I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring Mamoswine. Like, I'm pretty sure Gator's gonna bring Mamoswine. I don't think he's that that kind of person that wouldn't bring the one Pokemon that just does a lot to my team. So Galvantula potentially. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe he might bring Sticky Web if he's expecting rain. Like, this is a 50-50 in the team builder. Even before the match begins, it's a 50-50 right here, right? It's either him expecting me to bring rain and preparing a rain counter team, or him expecting me to expect that and bring a team that's like, I could probably get beaten by rain, thinking that I might not bring a rain team, expecting him to maybe counter team my rain. So if that makes any sense, it's gonna be like a 50-50 the team builder right now, because he has solid rain answers. Like, he's got Whimsicott, he's got Pukamuku can actually eat up hits from a lot of my rain sweepers, and it has Unaware, so that's pretty cool there too. And it's just a very bulky Pokemon, and I feel like he would not bring, I don't think he'd bring Heatran unless he wants to bring like Sunny Day Heatran. That could be potential. I don't think he'll bring Doublade because I feel like that just gets destroyed by rain. Like, I'm saying, like, right now, if he wasn't expecting me to bring rain, maybe he'll bring like Doublade and Heatran and stuff, but I don't know, we'll see. I guess I could expect him to bring, I mean, definitely he'll bring Mamoswine, I feel. Galvantula maybe, like I said. Heracross, potentially. He could maybe bring like Natural Gift with like Ice on his Heracross. Ice Berry, Natural Gift. Diggersby, like Mamoswine Diggersby is definitely a threat. Like, he's got so many threats. Like, Hawlucha could even put in a lot of work as well. So I'll go over the members of the team I have right now. Like, he has so many threats, but we'll see what we can do here. So our first Pokemon, by the way, the nicknames are subject to change. I just wanted a filler for week 1. I didn't have time to think of nicknames, so I'll probably change them up to give them the most optimally sound nicknames. I just chose nicknames from similar to last season, but I mean, like I said, I'll change them up and stuff throughout the weeks if I think of anything better, or if you guys think of anything better. We got here a nice Pelipper. All right, week 1, bring in Pelipper. So it's not really a rain team per se. It's just a team that it's sort of like I'm expecting him to prepare for rain. So I'm bringing Pelipper as a Pokemon itself is good versus him, because Choice Scarf Pelipper outruns stuff like Mamoswine, it outruns Galvantula, Whimsicott, Diggersby, Hawlucha and stuff. It can hit him up with Hurricane Scald, knock him out. It got U-turn from Momentum, which is nice. Scarf Defogger, I mean, like, his only potential Stealth Rocker is going to be either Heatran or Mamoswine. I don't expect him to bring Heatran, so it's going to be Mamoswine. So I should be able to get off a fast defog potentially, so that would be nice. He's got a lot of offensive pressure though, so it's very intimidating, but we'll see what we can do. I feel like Scarf Pelipper is just really great versus him in terms of not only surprise factor, because I know Gator loves to run a lot of just solid standard stuff. I don't know how heat his draft's going to get. I don't think he's even going to upload a team builder. I think he told me that he's not going to really do a team builder at all. just the match whenever it happens and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool Pokemon, and I feel like Scarf Pelipper can put in some work there as a way to not get outrun and hit with Freeze Dry unless you Scarf Mamoswine. And it's just fast, it's nice, good fast momentum, spamming those Hurricanes in the rain. Now our next Pokemon we got here is Alakazam, known as Alakajam. Focus Sash. So I just needed a Pokemon that can check stuff in general. I mean, I have Psychic here, which is nice. I mean, it's solid. You need a Psychic move on this thing. T-Wave to cripple stuff so that I can potentially stop a sweep. Shadow Ball in the rare chance that he does bring Doublade, which he might. I mean, I don't know. He might bring Doublade. That's why I have some Pokemon that can deal with it, but I'm expecting him not to bring certain Pokemon. But if he does, then, you know, he got me there. Shadow Ball can hit Doublade pretty well, and as well as Lottie. Focus Blast for Pokemon like Heatran, Diggersby, etc. Can do a lot to those, and T-Wave, like I said. So it's a good check Pokemon. Magic Guard, that's why I don't take hazards. We also have here, so in preparation for Sticky Web, I'm bringing SD, Defiant, Shuca Berry, and Polion. Shuca Berry for the ground types because Pokemon like Mamoswine, Diggersby, etc. can be annoying, and if I want to get up an SD, that could be very crucial, especially in the rain. Like rain boosted SD is powerful, pretty powerful overall. Does some good damage. Max attack here, some decent bulk, so I can take some hits pretty well. I think I EV'd this so that I can live some certain move. I don't know. I just put like a bunch of defense here. Speed so that if he brings like Komala or something, I can be faster and knock it out with Steel Wing. I don't know. I just tried a bunch of stuff. I didn't really have too much time to test it out, but you know, because I have work on all of that. But I think it's a pretty cool idea just versus Sticky Web to bring Define and Polion, because we get a +2 boost like immediately upon switching in onto a Sticky Web. So that's pretty nice there. And I mean, even if we go down, it's style points right here, right? Look at that. You got Scarf Pelipper, Define, SD, and Polion with Toxic as well. Just in case, you know, because of Pyukamuku's unaware ability, would otherwise kind of wall Empoleon and he could just, I don't know, stall us out or whatnot. I have Toxic here, so I can probably just set up SDs and then Toxic it later, and then by that time, you know, I'll be at a good amount of attack. So I figured that'd be pretty cool on the team to combat Sticky Web there. Now the next Pokemon I got here is Dragonite. Didn't want to go with like a Hurricane spammer because this is not really a rain team. I mean, it has rain, but it's not like a rain team like, oh, I need like Kingdra, Amistar, etc. So I'm just running here a D-Dance Flynium Z fly set. So I don't know, like fly with Flynium Z is so powerful. Supersonic Sky Strike is one of the moves, like one of the Z moves that are just so difficult to switch into or deal with, especially for Gator's team, which his only Pokemon that can is like Doublade and Heatran. Maybe he might bring Doublade. I don't think he would though, because if I bring like a Rain, that just destroys him. If he brings Doublade or Heatran, I definitely think he'll bring Lottie, Mamoswine, maybe Galvantula, Whimsicott for sure, Pyukamuku maybe, and like another like a sweeper of some sort. We'll see. But yeah, we have Waterfall here so that I can hit Mamoswine really hard, as well as potentially Heatran. I can hit Diggersby and like Oko that. I just feel like Waterfall plus like Rain Boost is nice. And E-Speed is cool too, and it's pretty cool. Like with Flynium Z and Dragon Dance, like Z moves can't get taunted or encored or anything like that. So even if Whimsicott comes in and encores us, we still get off a hit with it. So that's pretty fun. We have enough speed to outrun Hawlucha at +1, and it's pretty fast overall. Outruns as fast as Pokemon at +1, and E-Speed hits like a truck, so that's cool. We also got here nice Lando T. Call it Chimp Cat. I don't know if you guys saw that one video Chimpbag did with his like his nephew or something, just the little kid chimp. They call it like the cat. Landers, they call Landers the cat. So I call this Chimp Cat. I don't know. Like I said, I'll change the nicknames up and stuff if I need to. But anyway, so Yachi Berry on Lando T, just to see kind of see, you know, how it does with a stealth rocking set. Yeah, like I said, like I mean, it's a cool Pokemon. Like Lando T is very versatile. It can do a lot of things, and Stealth Rock's U-turn, so it gives me that nice momentum. It's fast enough to outrun Heracross, so that's pretty cool there. And HP flying, even though I have a really interesting complex EV spread. This Spadef here allows me to live Lottie's Draco after rocks, provided he's not Life Orb, I think, because he's Z Crystal, right? So just a regular Draco, I can live that pretty well after rocks there. And enough defense so that Yachi Berry I can live like Mamoswine's Icicle Crash at -1 after Intimidate. And yeah, I have like 68 special attack here, which is cool. Even if it's a minus nature, it doesn't matter too much for what I'm using it. I'm using HP flying because it actually OHKOs Heracross, which is pretty cool, and it 2-hit KOs the Hawlucha. It does like 60 to 70% to Hawlucha, so it does a lot. It stabs, so it's pretty nice there, and its special attack's not that bad either. So it's a nice sort of tech on Lando T here for a draft format. Yachi Berry, like I said, you know, he has ice moves at his utility, so he'll probably go for them versus this. And Earthquake can 2-hit KO. It can 2-hit KO Mamoswine with 4 attacks. So that's pretty cool. And last Pokemon I got here, some nice tech versus Mamoswine, as well as, I mean, it's probably gonna be my lead in most scenarios. It's gonna be Air Balloon Magnezone. Air Balloon's sturdy, especially, you know, versus Pokemon that have fighting type attacks. So, you know, let's say that he does not attack me or doesn't knock me out or anything. Just another great check alongside Alakazam for certain Pokemon. So it's pretty cool. Another T-Wave user, so I can potentially stop a sweep, or you know, just have a way of crippling a Pokemon. And I mean, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, pretty self-explanatory moves on this thing. Pretty standard on this. It's a nice Pokemon overall, and I feel like it can put in some good work here versus his team. And I mean, I have like a good amount of Pokemon for Mamoswine, so I really doubt that Mamoswine is gonna knock me out. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But I think this is a cool team. I feel like you know, we can do some work versus Gator, and if not, then we will bow down to the future champion, and we'll see how it goes. But I mean, let's see how it goes here. It's definitely a solid team, and I do have a strategy in mind with this season that I will reveal at the end if I make it to playoffs, which hopefully we can. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty solid team. I don't know. I think we can do a lot with this team, and we'll see how it does. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this. So let me know if you have any questions about this team, and we'll see how week 1 goes. Match goes up tomorrow on Sunday, 24 hours from whenever I get this video up. And yeah, let's go ahead and hope for the best, and let's see how it goes. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I think Gator and I agreed to upload, I think Sunday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think so. Yeah, just tune in then. Yeah, tune in then for that, and I'll see you guys then. So yeah, peace.